Hi folks, I thought I would do this video very quickly as a special edition, if you like, to go with the special edition book that I'm going to unbox for you here. So earlier this year, I signed up for the waiting list for the Broken Binding science fiction subscription, which is a new subscription. They've been running a fantasy subscription for a number of years now, and they're beginning to branch out into science fiction. And the way that this works is you sign up waiting list, and eventually when they've got a spot on their subscription, they contact you, and they do usually do that in tranches. And the deal is you agree, it's a bit like those old book and record clubs of the 80s and 90s, where you sign up and you're committed effectively to whatever books they have on their list. So with the way that the Broken Binding works is it's a subscription for series, usually at least a trilogy, sometimes a book series of 2, and trilogy sometimes 4, but not too long a series usually. And they cycle through them. The fantasy one they do every month, science fiction one is just every other month. And you can skip a series, you can say no thank you, I don't want that one, but then you're committed to whatever comes next, or you can cancel at any time if you so wish. If you do cancel, you go to the back of the waiting list again. So a few weeks back, my number came up, as it were, and this is the first book in my shiny new science fiction subscription, the first of 6 that I'll get in the next 12 months. So since I could barely contain my excitement, I thought I'd share that with you. So I'm going to open it comes in its own individual box, as you saw. I've just sliced the sellotape open. And then it's exceedingly well wrapped and packed. Rustle, rustle, rustle. It's like a cardboard or paper packing material, and there's meters of it, yards, if you insist, of it. And eventually you get to a bit of bubble wrap. And then if that weren't enough, it's wrapped up with a bow. How lovely. And it's like a present, and it feels like a present. Okay, it was a present to myself, but still, it's a nice gift. And it's a real bow with real ribbon that you can reuse. Let me see if I can salvage the wrapping paper. We like to reuse that. So the books, when they arrive with all of that protection, are in excellent condition. I have one other Broken Binding edition, which is Perdido Street Station, which I treated myself to. That was one that you can just randomly buy. So the first trilogy that they're dealing with, and you may already know, is The Three-Body Problem by Cixin Liu, which I'm sure I've horribly mispronounced. So it's got custom artwork on the cover, which is rather fabulous, and it's wraparound art. So there's a big image. It has sprayed edges, orange on top, and then some nice artwork, and then orange on the bottom. And then it has, so aside from the sprayed edges, the text block is exactly the same as the hardback edition of the book. And then it's got kind of gilt artwork on the front, as I guess that's the 3 bodies of the title, and then gilt lettering on the spine. And on the inside, it has artwork on the end flaps. That's the scene at the beginning of the book during the Cultural Revolution. And then there's another piece of artwork on the end papers at the back as well. And I think that's it as far as illustrations go. I don't think there are any others on the inside. And it's not numbered, or it's not a limited edition. It's not signed in this case. Some of the books are signed, but this one isn't. So it's a special edition rather than a limited edition, but it's rather handsome. I've read The Three-Body Problem and its 2 counterparts a few years back, though. I know people blow hot and cold over it, but I kind of liked it, and I'm happy to replace my very ordinary paperbacks with some really lovely copies. So the next one of these, which would be The Dark Forest, I think, arrives in 2 months' time. So you pay, I think these were £25 plus postage, so that's what you're committing to paying every other month for the next book. So I know what the next 2 are going to be. Obviously it's the books 2 and 3 in this trilogy, but then after that I don't know what's coming, so that'll be a surprise. I'm kind of hoping for Hyperion. That would be excellent to have lovely hardcovers of that. So that's it, unboxing of the Broken Binding special edition of The Three-Body Problem. Plenty more of those to come. Thanks everyone for watching as usual, and until next time, bye for now.